Good evening, everyone. It's so wonderful to be able to be with you all in the same room together and to be able to celebrate our evening with Manor and to be able to celebrate Station. The football raffle, if I win that, I'm not giving it back. Anything else, it'll be someone else's, but the Eagles, you know, it's New Year's, got a 10-year-old son, let's see how it goes. Also, I wanted to comment on John Krebs' wonderful shirt. He's got white and blue stripes. He has excellent fashion. So, welcome, and thank you for joining us for our first back to in-person Evening with Manor event. We have nearly 150 attendees tonight, making this our largest in-person gala. We have more faculty and staff here together, and our honoree, Stasia Maloney, has the best of life's blessings, family, and friends, including Nathan, and Theo, and Finn, who we have collectively come out in full force, sharing their love with Stasia. For those who may not know Manor very well, it's the right moment to introduce ourselves. The people who are with us tonight include our presidential ambassador students, our trustees, thank you. The Sisters of St. Basil the Great, our faculty, staff, alumni, benefactors, sponsors, contracted partners, and friends. You are all our community. And we are here. And our institution exists in this world to serve our students. What makes Manor special and different from other institutions is a mix of who we serve and our approach. We serve a student body where more than half of our students are the first in their families to go to college. 76% are from Philadelphia. 80% are working while they're in college. 60% are racially and ethnically diverse, and our students themselves inspired our You Belong Here tagline because they told us that they feel included and invited and embraced as they study and learn. We are Catholic in the tradition of St. Basil the Great, who started a city to fulfill the essential human needs of the 4th century: food, clothing, shelter, and education, some 1,600 years ago. He said, "He who receives gifts does not possess them for his own sake, but for the sake of others." At Manor, the gifts of our faculty, the gifts that our faculty possess, include a wealth of knowledge. The gifts our staff possess include the kindness of support and guidance. The gifts our trustees possess include the generosity of governance. What all of us who work for Manor possess is a distinctive focus. We are different because we share the care of a parent, or a guardian, or a brother or sister. It is authentic. It is outreaching. And sometimes it is intentionally invasive, so that we can uplift our students to achievement by helping them to overcome life's most challenging obstacles. From food insecurities to housing stability, we ask the hard questions, and we endeavor solutions together so that barriers are removed and the likelihood of student success emerges in hopeful ways that materialize into great careers. Our honoree, Stasia, has helped us to remove barriers to student success through the gift of her counseling our students. She is an amazing behavior specialist, consultant, and therapist. I won't steal Tracy Davidson's thunder in introducing Stasia, but I have to remark on what makes Stasia so special. I'll share with you an example. It happened just earlier this week. I met with Stacy McLaughlin, and she's the president of RE Africa. Their nonprofit, RE Africa, they help Ethiopian students with several aspects of Ethiopian life, which has more than its fair share of hardships. Among them, 2 years ago, the Ethiopian government effectively restricted college attendance to just 3% of all college entrance exam takers in the country. The stymieing of youthful talent is unconscionable. There's more than 500,000 students who are eligible for college a year who are denied a college educational opportunity despite their preparedness for their entrance exams. So Stasia introduced us. She facilitated our conversation, and it looks like we're going to keep those conversations moving forward to see how Manor can help. We can help with smaller numbers of students in the short term, and we hope to grow those numbers in the future. Let me offer to you what that means. When you live in a country where you may not even have running water or bathrooms, having an education and a little spark of ingenuity changes the world for the people who are in your community. Stasia is someone who doesn't let this pass her by. She's mindful, contemplative, and she's heartfelt about using her skills and her network to give people the chance they deserve. She doesn't look at people as groups. She sees individuals. She truly sees them. She feels for them. She acts to give her gifts, as St. Basil said, for the sake of others. She is a blessing to Manor and to many. In the case of RE Africa, we hope to help at least a few students. We are about a half of a year into a 2-year, $1.27 million grant we received through the leadership of Congresswoman Madeline Dean. It's being used for student aid for refugee, immigrant, and first-generation college students. The grant was a big win for Manor students, which came to us as a result of our collective humanitarian efforts for Ukraine starting in February of 2022. We had some other big wins too, like a Title III grant. John Krebs, who has the beautiful shirt, he was the chairman of that committee, and with that committee helped us to achieve that grant. It was an extremely national federal grant, a competitive federal grant. And as the grants go, you can score up to 106, and there's 3 reviewers. We got 106 from each one of those reviewers, so we were ranked. That grant will support our students who have the greatest academic and financial needs. And we had another incredible win, which happened just in the last week or so, and that was our Manor men's soccer team, who just won the ESAC championship. There's John Dempster. I saw him here. He's probably talking on the other side. Before the next part of our program, I want to say thank you to Stasia and Dan. Thank you to Kelly Pfeiffer, who really organized and orchestrated for this evening. The marketing and advancement team, Anthony Machinsky, Allison Myers, Tom Sims. Where's Tom? I heard his voice earlier. He's probably hiding out too.
He's talking to John.
He's talking to John. Our trustee, Tracy Davidson, who's going to come up in a moment, and all of our trustees, Tamia Gladney, our sponsors, who are 37 in total, with 14 of them being new, our maintenance team. This doesn't usually look like this in here. We usually have about 80 chairs, and this is a nice presentation area for us, but this is all set up this way for tonight, and we thank them and all of our volunteers and everyone who helped to make tonight the amazing night that it is. So thank you. Tonight, we have raised the most that we have ever raised in an in-person gala. We're pushing $70,000 right now. And I don't think that I can overstate what a blessing our community is. We are living the calling to an educational vocation. It is one of service to our students in ways that form a living legacy of St. Basil the Great and the big sister who inspired him, St. Macrina. So thank you, and now it's time for us to share a special tribute video that we brought together to honor Stasia, and you'll see some familiar faces among you tonight, so please enjoy.